Guys, we are live. It is Tuesday, the 13th of August. I got a great show for you. We got 9 Inch Nails down in it. We are currently waiting for President Joe Biden to make an appearance. Oh, well, it's looking like it's about to start. But there's just some guy introducing him, so we'll be okay. Little dot caught my eye. It was just about too small to see. It was pulling me down. U.S. is sending warships into the Middle East. We're expecting an all-out confrontation with Iran. Protesters in California block the highway. They demand to liberate Palestine. As Hamas says, they killed one hostage and wounded 2 others in Gaza. They shot them. The peaceful, downtrodden freedom fighters of Palestine, just casually murder hostages. Nothing going on there. UK police commissioner threatens to extradite and jail U.S. citizens over speech. Musk gets 1 billion views on Twitter as the system colludes to take him down. EU claims Musk. No, we're back. Sorry, guys. Well, I had a little snafu. I had a little equipment failure. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I got a lot to talk about. What's going on, y'all? It's me, SpaysE McG, your favorite cartoon nerd with the news. And I'm back at it again doing my thing. You know how we do. What we do, the thing. We do things and stuff when we get online and we press buttons and we make cartoons. I hope everyone's having a great day. I know I am. We got a great little crowd starting to form out there in TV land. What's going on, y'all? We got my man, one of the smartest motherfuckers I never met, Usi Kiwi. What's going on, brother? We got Ronnie Braun out in here. We got a Jokerfish. We got Donna. We got, that's it. Iran is attacking my stream. Oh, fuck. Goddamn Iranians, quit attacking my shitty stream. Goddamn Iranians. They just can't. They just can't stop a good Jew, I'll tell you that. Hey, I got R&R Steve up in here. What's going on, baby? Glad you made it, brother. Glad you made it. Yeah. We got a great show for you. We have Joe Biden coming out sometime. We got some, what I'm going to assume is a homosexual, because that's what they are, is out here, introducing him. Let's just kind of scoot on over to that. Bloop doop. And there we go. Yeah, we got some kind of homosexual introducing a demented nursing home patient that believes he's the president, and also he's going to tell us how he cured cancer faster, I guess. So Joe Biden, oh, here we go. Hail to the chief, he's a kitty sniffing weirdo. Hail to the chief, 'cause he don't know where he is, and his stupid wife is gonna come out and pretend that she's a doctor. And she is gonna be totally cringe. Alright, Hey, what's up, blind dude? Jokerfish, Salty Alaskan. I'm glad you guys all made it. Did you guys hear how nobody laughed at her joke? Let's go back.
Because they're going to hear about the amazing things that they're doing here at Tulane. And that will give people...
Well, fuck it. It's too late now. Hey, what's up, Mr. Hellspawn? I'm glad you made it, brother.
You know, it's great to be back in New Orleans where scientists and researchers are at the...
You can't hear them. Oh, shit. Hold on. That'll do it.
Whenever I meet with cancer researchers and scientists, one thing always stands out. It's the relentless optimism. They hear words like never and think, maybe not yet, but one day soon. As president, Joe has invested in that resolve. Because
Finnish circus music is American parade music. How dare you? How dare you besmirch the name of John Philip Sousa?
Cancer steals from us.
John Philip Sousa was a great man.
Ability, comfort, time is the cruelest. For every night spent in the hospital, there's a lost chance to learn maybe the key ingredient in a secret family recipe.
That ain't Joe.
Every repeat operation to cut out more cancerous tissue. There's a missed moment to show our kids how to bait a fishing hook on a hot summer day by the lake.
What the fuck is this bitch on about?
Their families.
Oh my God. Can you... Guys. I think what we have here is the first case of airborne transmitted dementia. I didn't know it, but apparently... you can catch dementia by hanging onto the coattails of a man, I guess. Because I don't know what this bitch is on about.
Don't have time to spare. Joe created ARPA-H, the Advanced Research Projects Agency for Health, to invest in the most innovative research. Research that the government wasn't funding before. And it was too risky for the private sector, but could be life-changing and life-saving. And ARPA-H doesn't just fund those projects. It puts them on this fast track to reach patients, answering hopeful prayers, and delivering more of that precious gift of time.
Well, hey, speaking of time, Joe Biden has about 5 months left to cure cancer in his presidency, right? Promises made.
Cancer touches us all. When Joe and I lost our son to brain cancer, we decided to turn our pain into purpose. We wanted to help families like ours.
He needs Alice Cooper's sister. She does look like Alice Cooper. That's hilarious.
And as
That's fucking hilarious,
Joe
Salty
has
Alaskan.
Brought his own relentless optimism to the Biden cancer moonshot. To end
it was a moonshot.
as we know it. It's ambitious, but it's also within our
Lots of failed projects are ambitious.
our reach.
What's
Maybe
up, Felix,
yet,
baby?
But one day soon, very soon, because of the people in this room, including Dr. Quincy Brown. Dr. Quincy Brown has taken the question, what if surgery
I'm sorry, blind dude.
flawlessly the first time? And he's answering it with cutting-edge solutions that reclaim time and reignite hope for patients and their families. So I give you Dr. Brown.
Thank you all, Mr. President, Dr. Biden, distinguished guests, colleagues, friends, and family. On behalf of our research team, I would like to personally extend my sincerest gratitude for your presence here today. It is one of the greatest honors of my life to be asked to stand before you.
Man, this guy is going to be
as part of the ARPA-H.
This guy's going to be embarrassed by how bad that he fails at curing cancer.
Several amazing teams from around the country. Together, we will be tirelessly working to transform cancer surgery as we know it, for every American. Many of us know, either personally or through a friend or family member, the fear and anxiety that precedes a cancer surgery.
You think the cure for cancer is already invented?
Remove all the tumor. It's a hard job, one which is made harder by the fact
Thank you, blind
that there are
dude.
no good technologies
Thank you, blind dude.
that can help them to determine during the surgery whether it's been successful, but rather days later when it is too
Hey, what's
late
up, turning
to do the
guns?
surgery. This often means that patients have to come back for another surgery or harmful procedure, and extends the chance and the worry that their cancer will come back. Cancer is hard enough. We should at least be able to give surgeons and patients the peace of mind and positive health benefits of a successful surgery every time. That is the goal our team is working toward, and the one that has motivated much of my career efforts for the past 18 years. Mr. President, 8 years ago, just across town at the convention center, I was in the audience at the annual American Association for Cancer Research meeting when you gave an inspiring speech soon after the announcement of your cancer moonshot. So I'm a lifelong space geek, and so I love the idea of a moonshot for cancer. In that speech, you talked to medical doctors, scientists, and engineers involved in the fight against cancer. You talked about the need to...
Yeah, there is a lot of money in cancer research, exactly.
About how we should be working together.
This is the third Joe.
That's why your creation of ARPA-H is so significant. The model of ARPA-H is to give researchers...
Well, we'll see if he gives a speech. He's supposed to give a speech.
And to make them imagine the possible by putting together teams from academia, industry, regulatory science, human-centered design, and government, and then giving them the resources to succeed in areas where progress has stalled. I was born in a small farming community in North Louisiana, Columbia, Louisiana. I am so impressed that the mission of ARPA-H is to develop life-saving technologies that can work in rural or community settings and baking that into the process for every American. Not only in this program do we have to develop amazing new technology, we have to deploy it in 2 rural hospitals at the end of the project, at the end of 5 years. So we can't build $1 million device. This hits me close to home, and it inspires our team to keep the pedal to the metal. Mr. President, Dr. Biden, I want to
Hey,
thank
what's
you
up,
both
Teru?
for doing what you said you would do, for your commitment, for fighting against cancer, and for making this amazing program possible so that every American can hopefully not have to worry about whether their cancer was successfully removed. Thank you.
Oh, I love you too, blind dude.
Now, it is my great honor.
Yeah, here we go.
The President of the United States of America, Mr. Joseph R. Biden.
Boo! Boo!
Thank you, please. Thank you. Thank you. Please. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Brown, for the generous introduction and your incredible cancer research you're doing.
Hey, what's up,
Thank
Gorf,
you,
baby?
Congressman Carter, who couldn't be here today because his wife is getting promoted to
How's your
Major
treatment
General
going, brother?
in the United States.
I hope things are going well for you, brother. I'm pulling for you. I'm thinking positive thoughts for you, brother.
Army. I pinned down those 2
I have you in my heart, bro.
She's now going to another major event. You know, the fact is that
Everyone pray for Gorf if you can.
family,
If that's
as
what
all
you
of
do.
are. It's great to hear so many of my old friends. Cedric Richmond, who has been my buddy for a long time.
He's
Cedric
too evil to die.
Knows how to do it, and he's a loyal friend, and I appreciate Cedric. One thing I like better than Cedric, he has a son named Cedric. You should see this kid. He's going to be president. Mitch Lander, another key member of my team, and former Senator Mary Lander. Mary, God love you. It's great to see you. And John
Hell
Rowe,
fucking yeah, bro.
a former
Hell yeah.
colleague of mine and a guy who, whenever he said he'd do it, he got it done.
Good. Good. September 3rd. That'll make it so you'll just be well enough to join the Bubble social platform launch. Guys, October 17th. I've set the date in stone. October 17th. We're launching Bubble. Sometime in the I hope to have it out by the end of this month. If anybody's listening, if they have a Windows computer, I'm going to be looking for a small-scale test crew just to make sure everything works before I go to a fuller test. Just to have some fresh eyes work over it. Yeah, you're gonna. We're only a few days away from a live demonstration of all the new UI. Just how much more slick and polished the app has become. You guys are gonna have a great time. Yeah, that's awesome, Gorf. We all hope that you get better, bro. Well, I'm sure you will. I don't even hope. I know you will, brother.
There's John. Along with former Governor John Bell Edwards. Members of my White House team, Director, Office of Management and Budget, Shalonda Young is a Louisiana girl.
What up,
she
Frank?
runs the show my way.
What the fuck is this old man babbling about? We gotta rewind it a little bit because we're letting him get away with mumbling.
Along with former Governor John Bell Edwards. Members of my White House team, Director, Office of Management and Budget, Shalonda Young is a Louisiana girl. She runs the show my way.
I have no idea.
She controls all the money.
Someone controls the money.
For everything we're doing. And I have a Director of Science and Technology, Arthi. Where are you, Arthi? There you are. She's smart as hell.
Uh-oh. If Joe Biden calls you smart, that means you're below to average intelligence.
As well as Renee.
Like Hunter Biden. I mean, shit. Hunter Biden's the smartest man this guy knows.
Who leads the ARPA-H and transformative work we're doing here and going to talk about today. And Danielle, who...
hey, what's up, Toby?
Danielle, where are you? Danielle, these are Cancer Moonshot.
His Cancer Moonshot. Yeah, it's called a moonshot because there's like a 1 in a billion chance that he's going to get it done.
He was with me when I launched the moonshot when I was Vice President of the United States.
Hey, what's up, Kathy?
I made the case to President at that time. I was Vice President, President Obama, and I...
Well, I was President or Vice President. Maybe I was President Obama. I don't really know.
Convinced him to give me the authority to set up this Cancer Moonshot, which he did completely, and I had the run of the administration to do whatever I needed to do. But I wanted to also thank President Fitz for welcoming us back. I knew him when he was up at Penn, as on the other side of the ledger, law. He was the dean of the law school.
Uzi, with the best fucking joke I've ever heard, and also kind of cruel and mean and hilarious. The perfect joke. Gorf, heavy metal isn't meant to be eaten.
Tulane without having to pay tuition, by the way.
Oh, that was so mean and so funny.
You all think I'm kidding. Every time a kid or a grandchild, or child or grandchild graduates, it's a pay raise, man. Our daughter Ashley graduated from Tulane here in 2003 and had a great experience, and now she's working with in Philadelphia as a social worker, working with abused women.
At least you can laugh about it, brother. That's the right attitude. That's why you're going to win, bro.
And it's not hyperbole.
That's why you're going to win.
Cancer. You walk into a doc's office with your child and or yourself, and you get a diagnosis of cancer. How many of you heard that when you walked in? It's frightening. It's frightening. But I'm convinced, and I've been convinced, my neurosurgeon, when I had a couple cranial aneurysms, they had to take care of 9-hour operations.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this guy bragging about his brain surgeries? Well, we can see the effects of the cranial aneurysms and the surgeries that they did to you, because now you're just rambling on about something that has nothing to do with the topic. Dude, we're talking about cancer, buddy.
Convinced, and I've been convinced. My neurosurgeon, when I had a couple cranial aneurysms, they had to take care of 9-hour operations. He said to me, trying to explain to me whether aneurysms are congenital or environmental. And I said, I don't care, just get it done. And he looked at me and said, you know what your problem is? I was a senator. And he said, you're a congenital optimist. And I am. I'm a congenital optimist about what America can do.
You know, you're a fucking congenital liar, sir.
In 2016,
welcome to Things That Never Happened World.
President Obama gave me the authority to start this Cancer Moonshot, To that end, I traveled the country and the world, going to every major cancer research center in the world, from Australia to Ireland, visiting the world's top cancer institutes. In fact, Jill and I came to New Orleans for a cancer roundtable with your nurses, social workers, and caregivers and researchers.
Why does he sound like he's suffering from postpartum depression? That's why I came to your cancer roundtable with your researcher. I can't be president anymore.
What amazed me when I visited a foreign country and spoke to heads of state about coming, they didn't just talk about it, John. After I said, "What did you learn?" They want to know about cancer. Everybody does. They asked me whether...
Guys, I have him up as loud. He's just talking less loud. Here, let me boost it again.
There wasn't a lot of information sharing going on. As we traveled all through the world...
I'm going to boost him a little bit more.
In one area, they'd show me they had this research. I said...
Because I can't even hear him.
No.
Anyway.
Sharing the information, even though funding from the federal government when given required sharing, but it wasn't happening. Too many docs walked by that mirror and looked in and saw a Nobel Prize about to be won. I'm not kidding. It really angered me.
Is there a coherence meter you can boost? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Toby.
Is break down the silos so the information is available to everybody. When we're out of office...
I have no idea what he's saying.
So we stay engaged.
Not only could I barely hear him, he's mumbling worse than my friend when he's so drunk he's ready to pass out. And I can hear him better. I can understand drunk talk better than I can understand my brain doesn't work too good talk.
So when I decided to run for president in 2020, I was determined to set up something called ARPA-H, Advanced Research Projects Agency for Health.
He's lost all fluids.
Elected officials here know. It's not new.
He's got a cracked head gasket, and the car won't start because it's overheated.
Drove breakthroughs and everything from the internet to GPS and so much more, because that's all it focused on. All it focused on. I wanted something that did nothing but focus on cancer. ARPA-H does for biomedicine what DARPA does for
the check engine light isn't on. The engine has ceased.
Technology. Driving breakthroughs to prevent, detect, and treat diseases including cancer, Alzheimer's, and diabetes, and so much more. When Jill and I reignited the cancer moonshot in our administration, we were determined to launch this new outfit called ARPA-H, and that's what we did. Imagine using mRNA vaccines to kill cancer cells. Imagine tackling exactly how a tumor changes over time so doctors can adapt treatments and stay ahead of the cancer as it changes. Imagine applying artificial intelligence
Why are we yelling?
testing drugs that can target scientific mutations in rare cancers. Imagine
rocket ships that can get you to the center of the galaxy in 30 seconds. Imagine a president that is coherent and capable and has a strong backbone and is respected on the world stage, right? Imagine all these things in one hand and shit in the other, and see which one happens.
Clinical trials that bring innovation to all communities. The nationwide data system allows us to learn from the experience of more patients.
Where's the hook cane to get him off the stage? I don't know.
And it breaks down the research silos. This is not a thing we want to keep information, we want to share it. All of these are being pushed through by ARPA-H, which has so far committed more than $400 million to ending cancer as we know it.
$400 million. Guys, that's it in the grand schemes of things. That's like a statistical zero.
A year ago, ARPA-H set its sights
if it was 400 billion, we might be somewhere.
Researchers and innovators to pioneer new techniques and technologies to make cancer removal more precise, accurate, and successful.
Make it more precise, accurate.
Imagine cancer surgery that removes all the tumor the first time without harming healthy cells. Compare that to today. As all of you know, cancer surgery is an incredibly challenging procedure. It takes the best surgeons in the world, and it takes its toll on families. As Jill said, it steals time.
What the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea,
It
guys.
steals away hope. Our family knows the feeling as many of you do.
Yippee, yippee, yippee,
When
yippee.
surgery happens, then you have to wait a week or more to see if the tumor was removed fully. That anxiety waiting and the unknown is just excruciating. But today, we're a step closer to relieving that burden on patients and families. Today, we're announcing $150 million ARPA-H funding for some of the nation's cutting-edge cancer research institutions.
Bro, he's not doing too good right now. I'm just saying. I've seen him falter on the stage many times. This is about the 5th or 6th worst I've ever seen him.
That includes right here at Tulane University.
Is there an applause sign? How did they know when to applause? There has to be somebody holding up an applause sign. That would be awesome, Felix, if he dropped dead
We just
live on
met with one
TV.
of your research teams, and we saw 3D views of tumors. It's incredible.
What was that? What was that, sir?
We just met with one of your research teams, and we saw 3D views of tumors. It's incredible. It's a roadmap doctors can follow during surgery, unlike anything they've seen before. And right now, surgeons determine how to remove cancerous cells and protect vital organs, nerves, and blood vessels without a clear view of them. A lot of it's a little bit of really educated guess.
Oh my God! Oh my God, dude!
This work, but not positive. The funding we announced today will help get these tools into the operating room to visualize tumors right away.
We
instead
are
of
watching
having to
the
wait for
president
days and
like
weeks,
decompose
maybe
right in
reopen
front of
the
us.
patient to go back in. It's a promising step to reduce the need for follow-up surgeries and improve treatments. Outcomes are better will be better all across the board. And we're moving quickly.
Death metal is the way to
All
see
families touched by
3D
cancer
maps
are
of
on a race
tumors.
against time. It's all part of our
Play some
goal to
Cannibal
cure
Corpse.
cancer, to end
You'll see
cancer
tumors
tomorrow,
everywhere.
even cure some cancers. We're mobilizing the whole of country effort to cut American cancer deaths in half by 2020 and within 25 years and boost support for patients and their families. I'm confident in our capacity to do that. I know we can, but it's not just personal. It's about what's possible. This is on top of the administration investing more than $25 billion. I've been able to get money, $25 billion for the National Cancer Institute.
And it raised the price of beef by $5 a pound. But we did it. Now that $25 billion will only buy $10 billion worth of research. But we did it.
That's an increase of more than $4 billion in just 4 years. That investment is supporting everything from next-generation cancer science innovations to cutting-edge research in cancer disparities and new efforts on childhood cancers. We're also focused on helping fence-line communities facing disproportionate cancer rates. In some areas,
I have no idea why they're clapping because I don't know what the fuck he just said.
rates like Cancer Alley here in Louisiana, or equally as dangerous, Route 9 in the state of Delaware. We have the highest cancer rate in any state in the nation.
Route 9 in Delaware, which is a highway, guys, I have to tell you, has the highest cancer rate of anywhere in the nation. So that highway has more cancer on it than any other highway in the country. Does that maybe he means the houses around it, the neighborhoods, the factories? I don't know what he means. I have to guess.
2010. There's so much we're doing. It matters. It matters a lot. What matters most is not giving up hope.
Highest area for fake shell corporations
say
too.
over and over.
Yeah. Maybe there's a correlation between fake shell corporations using Delaware to dodge taxes and cancer. Maybe corporations are the cancer, guys. Maybe corporations are the
America
cancer.
can be defined by one word:
Good,
spent a lot of
good,
time with
good
Xi Jinping.
observation, Felix.
They tape everything we say. I spent over 80 hours with them alone, over 17,000 miles in China. And they were in Tibet, near Tibet. And they asked me, can I define America for them? And this is a true story. I said, yes, in one word, possibilities.
Uh-oh.
We believe anything's possible.
Oh, my God,
here.
here we go.
Anything we set our
Why are
mind
we
to is
yelling?
possible. We are the land of possibilities. That's who we are. And that's what you're doing here at Tulane. There's still more to do, but we know we can do it. We just have to remember who we are.
I need a $400 USB mixer, right? Just to, like, level Joe Biden out. Guys, I'm sorry that he's blowing your earbuds out.
The United States of America. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. For the United States, there's nothing beyond our capacity when we work together. So it's all about working together and sharing data, sharing information. I'm going to be moving off from here to other places as well to make more of these announcements. But we're on the
What are you going to do?
fundamentally change how we deal with this dreaded disease. And before I leave, I want to say when my daughter was here, our daughter was here for 4 years.
Is that the same daughter you raped in the shower?
I want to tell you.
What, did you rape her in the shower?
There was
Hey, what's up, Anthony?
Not the son at the time. And Mom is with him. Mom, I love you. But she's a...
Yeah, he loves her in an inappropriate way.
Mrs. Landry is one of the finest women I've ever known in my life. I love you, Mom. Keep me in your prayers. Thank you. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How is this man's mother still alive? That's impossible. Excuse me. No, they're not going to ask him any questions. The Biden-Harris administration will not answer your question, sir. His mother must be 105 years old, probably. Did he call Jill his mom? Maybe. All right, guys, we got a lot of news to go over. Things are heating up. In a threat to Iran, U.S. sends warships into the Middle East. The Biden administration has escalated the threat of a region-wide war in the Middle East by moving warships to the eastern Mediterranean as tensions mounted following Israel's assassinations of Hezbollah and Hamas leaders in Lebanon and Iran. In a Sunday phone call, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin told Israeli Minister of Defense Yoav Gallant that he had ordered the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group, which is equipped with F-35C jet fighters. Holy shit. Those are some badass fucking boats, or planes. I mean, yeah. Equipped with F-35C jet fighters to accelerate its transit to the Middle East. It would add to the capabilities of the USS Theodore Roosevelt Carrier Strike Group that is already in the Central Command area of responsibility. So we have two aircraft carriers now in the Middle East. We have the Abraham Lincoln and the Teddy Roosevelt. And now we're sending the USS Georgia guided missile submarine to that same region, a 4 million square mile area in the Middle East populated by more than 560 million people, and which is between the European, African, and Indo-Pacific commands of the U.S. military. The Pentagon readout released after the phone call, Austin reiterated the United States' commitment to take every possible step to defend Israel and noted the strengthening of U.S. military force posture and capabilities throughout the Middle East in light of escalating regional tensions. Now, up until this point, the United States has been more like a referee in the region. in this Israel war, right? We have not really, other than the pier that we tried to build and washed away, we had not taken an active role in this war, right? But now we've gone from referee to, I guess the only term I know is bouncer, right? Right? Maybe no. Another word would be heavy, right? So, like in your crew, you have a heavy, and that's the guy that comes in and knocks people out when they start demanding their money back on the nitrous tank, for instance, right? when they're out of money and they want more nitrous, right? You got your heavy to take care of them, right? And yeah, so America is now the heavy in the Middle East, right? If Iran steps up, we're going to knock them out. That's what it looks like to me. Hey, what's up, Holy Harlot? Yeah, so it looks like we are stepping up our role in this conflict. We're like a bodyguard or a heavy, right? Of course they were stolen. All the whole aid to foreign countries is a giant grift, guys. That aid doesn't go. Some of it does. I'm not saying that when we send $1 million to Africa, right, that none of the money goes to buy wheat off of us so that we can feed the Africans, right? Yes, some of the money buys wheat, but most of the money gets squandered by either U.S. contractors that were hired to disperse the money or foreign recipients, aid groups that embezzle the money all the way down. So if we send $1 million, they might get $50,000 worth of wheat out of it, right? Right? I don't know if that's an exact ratio, but it's something like that, right? Right? Send them bus. Okay, we are back. It appears we are back. Yes. Okay, so yeah. So as we can see, these Kamala Harris supporters who know nothing, or low information people, low IQ, low information, right? Out here demanding that we free Palestine, right? Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? Demanding, right now, this is happening in LA. They're blocking the highway during LA traffic, right? Right? Blocking the highway, fucking spouting off crazy and fucking jihadi moon language, right? And while they're doing that, 2 injured by captors in Gaza, Hamas says. A male hostage was fatally shot and 2 female hostages were seriously wounded in 2 separate shootings, Hamas's Al-Qassam spokesperson Abu Abida said. 1 Israeli hostage was killed and 2 were injured in 2 separate incidents involving Al-Qassam fighters in Gaza, according to a statement from Hamas's military wing spokesman. God damn it. God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. It's not running very well. We might have to stop. We might have to shut it down, guys. I'm sorry. My internet is all fucking up. Okay, we're back. Never mind. We're good. All right. Hopefully. Let's hope it stays up. Okay. Now, a committee has been formed to find out the details, and they will be announced later. This appears to be the first time since October 7th, a terror attack in which 1,200 were killed and more than 210 were taken, that Hamas or other militant groups admitted to killing or harming Israeli hostages. Yeah, but we do know that there's only a dozen alive or so, right? So now there's maybe now 10 alive, right? Something like that, right? Any word on the American hostages? No. No. We know one of them has been killed and one of them has been released. But the other ones we don't know. Now, and things keep getting worse. In the UK, police commissioner threatens to extradite, jail U.S. citizens over online posts. We will come after you, right? And this is why it's important that I finish my app as fast as possible before the election. It's because they are cracking down on free speech worldwide, guys. And they're going to try to pull some shenanigans, right? They're going to pull shenanigans, guys. I have more news stories about the shenanigans that they're pulling. London's Metropolitan Police Chief warned that officials will not only be cracking down on British... let's see here. Free speech has never been free. It's paid in blood. Exactly. Exactly. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true, guys. Free speech is paid in blood. I agree. LOL, the sky is falling. I don't know about the sky is falling. But they are attacking free speech, right? Because Musk boasts over 1 billion views for No Limits interview with Trump, right? And here's where he does that, right? Between 7:47 p.m. and 10:47 p.m. Eastern Time, President Donald Trump's space post received 73 million views. During the same period, there were 4 million posts about Elon Musk and President Trump's conversation on X, generating a total of 998 million views. Yeah. Oh, Trump can ramble. So can Elon. Elon is a terrible interviewer. I could barely watch. I only was watching it in small pieces. Elon should not be allowed to interview people. That's my opinion. Yeah, a lot of that is the interviewer's fault, Felix, right? A good interviewer will keep everybody on topic and move the conversation along. It's just Elon Musk is it's just terrible. He's just not good at anything. Hey, what's up, girl? Yeah, Elon Musk is just bad at everything. Now, and so, of course, the EU issued a disinformation warning before Donald Trump's interview on X. The European Union issued a stark warning to X owner and executive chairman Elon Musk before his live-streamed X interview with former President Donald Trump and received an expletive-filled response. On Monday night, Trump and Musk had a conversation marred by technical issues that caused a 40-minute-plus delay and was widely described as rambling. It featured some of the Republican presidential's hopeful key talking points, including his recent brush with death and his anti-immigration views. Among other things, he told Musk that there were many rough people attempting to enter the U.S. at the border with Mexico. And there are. There are. Yeah, no, a bad mic sounds like a lisp. Yes. The EU's Commissioner for Internal Markets, Frenchman Thierry Breton had posted an open letter to the ex-founder and tech mogul on Monday, asking that he censor his interview with Trump to avoid the amplification of harmful content. Breton said Musk, who bought the platform in 2022, has a legal obligation to comply with the digital service. You see, that is why That is why social media platforms should be open source, peer to peer, with no central authority, right? Because unlike Twitter, Bubble will not be able to be censored, right? Hey, what's up, man, Drews? Long time no see, brother. No, the EU is not our friends. You're right, Steve. Now, yeah, so the EU is trying to threaten Elon Musk, right? We have UK police trying to threaten American citizens, all over speech, guys. All over speech. That's why it's important that we get my app out. And that's why I've been working on it, because I saw all this coming, guys. I saw all this coming. I knew that this was going to happen. And so I wish I could have got it done sooner. What up, Ashley? Cool. It's trash day. I figured you were. Hi, I'm talking with my friends, guys. Yeah, so we have free speech. They're coming after our free speech, right? And UAW, even the UAW now, is filing federal labor charges against Donald Trump and Elon Musk after threatening workers on X interview. The United Auto Workers Union on Tuesday filed federal labor charges against former President Donald Trump and Tesla CEO Elon Musk for threatening to intimidate workers who go on strike. During Trump's interview on X Monday night with Musk, who is also the principal owner of the social media platform, the pair discussed a potential role for Musk in Trump's administration should he get reelected. Trump called Musk the cutter and praised Musk for his anti-union stances. Yeah, because Musk is totally anti-union, right? He is like fired people for trying to form unions at Tesla, I believe. Yeah, you're right, Anthony. You're right. It has been coming for 10. What a coincidence! What a coincidence, Anthony. Anthony. Do you know when I started Bubble? In 2015. Yeah. Yeah, I have the proof. I mean, you could, yeah, I have plenty of proof. Yeah. So, yeah, I saw this coming 10 years ago, too. It just took me 10 years, right? Well, 9 years. I've been working on this for 9 years, guys. 9 years. Right? When I started, I didn't know how to save a file as a JavaScript file, right? I didn't know anything about programming, and now I built the whole damn thing myself. Yes, is that you are kept from being heard. Exactly, chicken. Exactly. And that's why we're going to fix that with peer-to-peer, decentralized social media on the blockchain, right? That's how we're going to fix it. Yes, they are planning on cheating. I have more information about that, right? Speaking of cheating, guys. Speaking of cheating. Kamala Harris is using AI photos to show crowd at rallies. Influencers offer proof, right? As Kamala Harris's campaign is gaining momentum, several social media users are claiming that the Democratic nominee is using AI pictures to show large crowds at her rallies. Influencers and Donald Trump supporters ran photos from the VP's events through AI detectors and posted screenshots of the results on X platform, formerly known as Twitter. These claims on social media surfaced only after Trump accused Harris and her running mate Tim Walz of running on a fake record the former president was speaking at a rally in Montana. Now, here we go. This is AI, and it was taken from a parody account. right? AI image detection. 82% sure that photo of all those people is fake, right? 82% sure, it says. Here, look. Here we go. 82%. Let's go to full screen. 82%. Highly likely it was generated by AI, right? Right? Let's hear what this guy has to say.
Harry Sisson has now resorted to using AI images to try to act like people support Kamala Harris. This was his recent tweet. Hope, dedication, patriotism. That's the Kamala Harris campaign. The Kamala Harris campaign also seems to be AI generated.
Yeah,
this is
no
not
shit.
a real picture. Let's take a closer look. First of all, none of their phones are recording the same shit. This dude looks like he's watching a video on the hub. I have no clue what this person's watching. This dude is apparently zoomed in on two people having a conversation. Not to mention, AI still has trouble doing hands. Because if this is a real hand, something is broken. Not to mention, this person is filming that person's phone, apparently. This person is watching a video with captions. This person thinks the sky is really important. But this is very obviously not real. Do you understand how shitty your candidate has to be
to
resort to using AI? The worst part is this isn't even the first time we've caught them doing this. But in Harry's defense, this is the first time he's done it. This is the first time he's used AI to try to lie to people. I mean, he has no problem lying to people, but this is the first time he used AI to do it. Harry, look, I know it's not your fault.
Right? Right? So, yeah. Now, these people say, we checked one Kamala Harris rally image on Hugging Face AI detector. The result showed the photo was 94% artificial. 94% artificial, guys. 94% chance that it was artificial, right? Right? And yes, and not only that, but their support online is fake too, guys. Listen.
My entire For You page right now is presidential stuff and the campaigns being AI and what to believe and what not to believe. Just the other day, I received an email for a paid promotion, for me to make a video and post it on TikTok talking about the Democratic side. At the end of this email, it says, if you want to get things going, we'll send over an NDA for you to sign and we'll get started. I know a lot of people get their views and their opinions and their beliefs based off of what their favorite influencers are saying. Just know, they might have been paid to say the things they're saying.
No shit.
My entire For You page right now is...
Guys, I promise you, I am 100% not paid to say anything. No, I have never taken a dollar from a corporation, from a political campaign of any kind, PAC, anything. I've never had one conversation with any representative from any campaign, and I never would, right? If they tried to pay me, I would tell you guys, okay? Right? Finally, a hot chick. I will, yes. Thank you, Obsessive. Yes, guys. Okay, we're back. Yeah. The only money I will take is through donations, through my Cash App and all that shit. Links are in the description. Yeah. Like, if Donald Trump himself called me and said, Space, I want you to make a video promoting my campaign in this way, I wouldn't do it, right? I only make the videos I want to make. Isn't that true, Frank? Isn't that true? Yeah. So if you guys do want to support me, though, here, I dropped some links in the chat on how you can do that, and that will be awesome. All right, let's go to the next one. All right. Yes. So more fake fucking photos, guys. Right? More fake photos, right? Here we go. Oh my God, they really fake it. Right? Artificial. 92% artificial, right? Artificial, right? They are pathetic. Everything they do is a massive lie. I agree. Hey, what's up, Prophet Bear? I love you, brother. I love you, Prophet. Yeah, so, now, not only are their pictures fake, their supporters are paid shills, right? Their Kamala Harris is stealing Trump's positions, like no taxes on tips, right? But their polls are fake too, right? Their fucking polls are fake. Right? There's no way Kamala Harris and the whole Harris-Biden campaign went from losing by 10 points to winning by 2 points in 4 weeks, right? Yes, everything about them is fake. You guys are absolutely correct. Everything about them is fake. Their polls are fake, right? Right? Look at this shit. Let's take a look at one of these polls. Right. New York Times has Kamala Harris beaten Trump by 4 points in Pennsylvania. Right? Right? But an actual good polling place like Trafalgar, right, has Trump winning. Right? Right? So what they do is they flood the market with bad polls, right? And then when they average out all the bad polls with the good polls, right, it looks like they have an advantage, but they don't. But they don't, guys. It's all fake. It's all fake, right? And never forget, this is what it's all about.
Who in your book is a greater threat to American democracy, Elon Musk or Donald Trump?
Oh, Donald Trump, without any question. I mean, Elon Musk, strange. Donald Trump, very, very, very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Do you think the American system, as devised by the
Oh, sorry. Hold on, 1 second. I lost my speaker.
Power on.
Hold on. There we go.
founding fathers more than 200 years ago is broken?
Our founders may have suspected that there could be a rogue president, hence they wrote impeachment into the Constitution. They didn't foresee that it would be a rogue president and a rogue Senate and a rogue Supreme Court, unfortunately.
Okay.
And so we have to deal.
Well, if the Senate, the president, and the Supreme Court all think you're full of shit, are they rogue or are you full of shit, right? If the whole world tells you you're crazy, is the whole world crazy or are you crazy, right? If everyone's telling you wrong, that you're wrong, are you wrong or is the whole world wrong? Generally speaking, it's you. You know, most of the time, 99% of the time, it's you. Yeah, cheat? You guys think they're gonna cheat? Huh? They've already started. Hackers found vulnerabilities in voting machines, but it's too late to do anything about it. A group of hackers at Las Vegas conference identified scores of vulnerabilities in voting equipment, but it's unlikely fixes will make it to polling places before Election Day in November. There's so much basic stuff that should be happening and is not happening. So yes, I'm worried about things not being fixed, but they haven't been fixed for a long time. And I'm also angry about it. Harry Hursty, co-founder of the DEF CON Conference's Voting Village program, told Politico, "If you don't think this kind of place is running 24/7 in China, Russia, you're kidding yourselves," he added. I would add it Langley Air Force Base, too, the home of the NSA, right? I would say that they're doing it at the CIA, right, and the NSA too, right? The Voting Village programmers found pages of vulnerabilities and are expected to release a full report of their findings in the coming weeks. The organizers said the amount of vulnerabilities found was consistent with other years. Voting firms are typically able to patch problems that are identified, but the process can take longer than the 83 days remaining until the election. What's more, Donald Trump has been baselessly challenging the validity of the 2020 election since it happened. Well, I wouldn't say baselessly, right? Universal mail-in voting has been ruled unconstitutional more than once by the Supreme Court. End of discussion. Right? End of discussion. None of the 64 lawsuits from the Trump campaign and its allies filed challenging the 2020 election had any merit or resulted in findings. No, what they didn't have was standing, because they said you don't have standing until after the election, and then they said after the election you should have filed these charges before the election. Remember that? That's what they said. All right, now, yeah, speaking of hacking vulnerabilities, FBI probes Trump hack. Harris team says it was also targeted. Yeah, isn't that funny? Hey, a new USA Suffolk University survey shows Donald Trump's leading Kamala Harris, but within the margin of error in Florida. What? In Florida, the margin of error? No way. I don't believe that. All right. But Laura Trump, right, blames the deep state for the campaign hack, X interview glitches, right? Laura Trump is saying that the deep state not only hacked the Trump campaign, right? Hey, what's up, SD? Not only did they hack the Trump campaign, but they also DDoSed the interview on X. The distributed denial of service attack, which is where they make it so that you can't do internet stuff. Republican. Okay, so Laura Trump suggested in an interview with Fox News's Sean Hannity on Monday night that the deep state is responsible for tribulations former President Trump has faced, from the hacking of his campaign to the technical glitches that delayed the start of his interview with Elon Musk on Monday. Yeah, Sean, I think it's pretty obvious at this point that there are a lot of people out there, and there's a massive effort, of course, to keep Donald Trump out of the White House. I mean, they shot the guy, right? I mean, if that's not obvious enough to you, that the Secret Service stood down and let the president get shot, right? If that's not obvious that they'll do anything to keep Donald Trump out of the White House, I don't know what is, right? Right? DDoSing him on Twitter, right? Yeah, what we call dosing in the industry. Iran appears to be the primary suspect in the hack of the campaign, according to a report from Microsoft. Yeah, I would believe Microsoft, because Bill Gates gives all of his money to the Democrats, guys. So if you could trust anybody about what happened, it's Bill Gates. Oh, good job, SD. Let's see here. Laura Trump, in making her deep state accusation, was responding to Hannity's suggestion that the same people were behind the campaign hack and the technical difficulties of the X interview. We're not dealing with Americans here, Hannity said. Now they have gone hard after Elon Musk tonight. You guys notice how it's Iran doing all these things to Donald Trump? Do you guys remember when Joe Biden gave Iran $5 billion Do you guys remember when, right before he left office, President Barack Obama gave Iran like $100 billion in cash? Right? Right? Do you guys remember that? So I think it would be safe to say that if Iran worked for anyone, it's the Democrats. Right? If anyone could use Iran to manipulate things, it would be the Democrats, right? I just think it's a fair assumption. I'm not saying I have evidence of this, right? I'm just saying by following the points, right? Yes, Iran does mean Aryan in English. Yes, you are correct, sir. Now, Roger Stone, though, is claiming... Roger Stone is claiming that his email accounts were how the hackers got into the Trump campaign. So, guys, again, I gotta stress you to this. Roger Stone was a pipe fitter for, was that what they called them? Plumbers? Pipe fitters? He was one of Nixon's pipe fitters. So, Stone is as crooked as he is well-dressed, which is to say very, right? So I would take anything that Roger Stone says with a grain of salt. Roger Stone, a longtime advisor to Donald Trump who helped to push the fake elector scheme, told the Washington Post that one of his email accounts was reportedly compromised by a cyber attack that was targeting the Trump campaign. Yeah, so it looks like Stone was the weakest link, right? Stone, the CIA asset who fitted pipes for Nixon, right? He's got a tattoo of Richard Nixon on his back, I believe, in fact. Now, and we just got a couple funny videos, guys. These are the people we are up against. They call us weird, guys. All right?
What are you? Are you a man or a woman?
Why?
I'm just wondering. Huh? Hey, why you? Are you a man or a woman? So I don't know what you are.
What the fuck do you care?
When did you become?
What the fuck do you
When
care?
did you become? What are you gonna
What
come
the fuck
at
do
me?
you care?
Why do I care? You freak.
Fucking freak. Oh, guys, and you know, hey, ladies, this is just for us ladies, guys, all right? Ladies, why are we ashamed of our bulge? Ladies, why are we ashamed of our bulge? We should stop being ashamed of our bulge.
I want to talk today about the elephant in the room that women don't like talking about, but we all think about: having a bulge.
Women,
having a bulge.
Ladies, don't we all think about our bulge? How to hide our penis?
Doesn't magically make you a man. Having a bulge doesn't negate your womanhood. A lot of us women still have our bits and pieces, and that's okay. So I think we really need to start changing the language and discourse.
Ladies, don't you hate it when your penis ruins your waistline of your fucking Disney princess dress?
Around this issue and start normalizing it. Bye, everyone.
Bye. All right, guys. That's how that goes. Oh, man. These are the people we're up against. That's my new girlfriend? Oh, God. No. No. You would hope I could do a little bit better than that. I hope I could do a little bit better than that. But you never know. I am getting older. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, guys. What's new with you guys? I've just been writing code. We should have something to show off next week. SD, you're still down to help me do some preliminary tests of the software, right? I hope so. I want people just to make sure that it runs on Windows computers that don't have everything installed on it already. Maybe it's just me, but I like tits on women. Yeah, those are the only bulges I like. Yeah, you're going to love it, bro. Wait till you see how polished the app is. Man, it's super slick. Like, you press buttons and windows pop out and you close windows and you do all kinds of things, and it's very polished. It's very slick. I've put a lot of work into it. A lot of work into it. I'm working on the like buttons now. So, yeah, like, it's very close to being finished. The launch date is October 17th, guys. October 17th. But we're going to do testing before then. Now, that's why I haven't been streaming a lot, is because I've been writing a lot of code. And that's why I need your guys' support. So if you guys want to help me out, I dropped some links in the chat on how you can do that, Venmo and shit. Yeah, every little bit helps me get it out, bro. I don't know. All I know is that it's the last full moon before the election. That's all I care about. So, yeah, because Bubble launches on it, because it's timed to the moon. So it has to launch on a full moon if we want the full moon to affect it. Right? That's like the first law of cybernetics, is like, if you want something to affect your system, you have to take that thing in as an input. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I will see you next time. And remember, we go live with all kinds of shit, whatever the fuck I say. And if you don't like it, fuck you. How about that? All right. All right. I will see you guys around soon. What's this, Felix? Butterfly kisses twerking addiction. Addition. Oh, man.
One of the saddest songs. That's sad.
Oh my God! I'll watch this later, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna watch it, bro. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out, and I'll see you soon. Bye.